Hello, I'm Furion, and today I'd like to talk about how to properly measure distances and line of sight. So this is the standard Games Workshop tape. It is important to remember that if you pull out this end and then decide to close the tape, this end here goes with quite a big force, so don't put your finger over here when releasing the tape, because you might simply just hurt yourself. Now on to measuring. Lots of players, when they want to move something, they do it like they put a little bit of a tape and put the tape in there. It's not exactly the most efficient way. First of all, if you want to move, let's say 5 inches, pull a little bit more, like 3 inches more, and never try to measure the distance when holding the tape mid-air. Just put it in the ground next to the unit, and then you can move it freely the desired number of inches. It is more accurate and won't cause any confusion. While moving is relatively easy, lots of players have problem with properly executing the wheel maneuvers. So the big question is, how much of an angle to the inside of the unit have you put the measuring tape to accurately make a wheel maneuver? Well, the answer is just a little bit. In most cases, inaccuracies which occur from wrong angle will be very minimal. If you need a precise measurement, you can always measure this distance as part of the circumference of a circle. But as long as you remember just to slightly angle the measuring tape to the inside, not put it perpendicular to a unit, then you're good to go. Also remember that same as with moving, you don't want to hold the measuring tape mid-air, you want to put it nicely on the ground next to the unit. You can also mark the final point of the unit by putting a die at the end. Now we'll go into measuring the line of sight. It will be a very simple method that most, if not all of you already know. The easiest way to measure line of sight of a unit is to take a roster and simply fold it. This way you have a piece of paper which has a nice 45-degree angle. Then put it next to your unit, and now you can clearly see if something is in your line of sight or not. Remember that the important part of measuring the line of sight is communicating with your opponent. If you want something to be put extremely close to the line of sight of your unit, it is vital that you communicate what you want to your opponent. This way you'll once again avoid any confusion during the game. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.